Club. This is Saxon Algebra 1/2, lesson 53. The topic is percent. It's something that I know you already understand. Let's say that we have a group of 256 students. And we want to talk about what percentage of them is going to winter camp at Mount Baker. Okay? What percent? Okay? One way to talk about that, we know that percent, every time we talk about a percent, it's a fraction of 1 over 100, right? So, our 256 students, let me just show you the book. Our 256 students can be broken into 100 groups. 10 this way, 10 this way, so there's 100 boxes. And if we were trying to break this 256 group of students into 100ths, there would be 2.56 students for every percent. We would have to amputate, I guess. I don't know how you get 2.56 of a student. But every 2.56 students would equal 1%. And then, if we wanted to find, I'm going to take the book out now. So, for our group of students, 2.56 would equal 1% of the students, right? It's 100th, so we just slide the decimal. That's obvious. And then if we wanted to say find 5%, we would simply take the 2.56 that equals 1% and we would multiply it by 5. 3, 28, and 12. So that would tell us that 12.8 students equals 5%. Okay? So that's the way the problems work in this lesson. Is that it's always two-part questions. A says, what is 1% of 7,500? What is 1% of 7,500? 1% represents 1/100th. We move the decimal place twice, and we get the answer is 75. And then the second question is, what is 34? Let me double check, yes. 34% of 7,500. I forgot my question. Well, if that equals 1%, and we want 34%, we just take 75 and multiply it by 34. 20, 28 plus 2 is 30. 3 times 5 is 15. 21 plus 1 is 22. 0, 5, 5, 2. That represents 34% of 7,500. And because we're doing multiplications, I like to just double check. 34% should be about a third, right? So that would be 2,500, and look, it's 2,500. So I feel good about that, and sure enough, yes, this is the right answer. This is the right answer, and this is the right answer. I've seen you do this kind of calculation in your head before, so I know that you're good with it. There's just one more in this lesson. Example 53.2. What is 1%? Again, it's the A and the B format. 1% of 67 equals, okay, 12.67. And then B, what what is 140% of 67? Okay, so that's 140 of those. So I can do 140 times 0.670, 28, 9, and 0, 24, 8. Zero, 8, 9, 3, and then I have to put my decimal back in. I have got 2 digits behind it. So my final answer, 140% of 67 is 93.8. That's my final answer, and yay, it's correct. Okay, two-part problem. You always do the 1% first, just slide the decimal places, and then to do whatever percent they say, you just take that number and multiply it by that percent. That's it for lesson 53. Have fun with that homework.